in light of the fact that it is just much easier to do video reviews over typed reviews, and I don't have that much time, I decided to go ahead and start doing these this way. So the comic that we're going to do today, that I'm going to review, is one that actually came out last week. Let me get rid of some of these stuff here in the background. And so the one I'm doing today is Uncanny X-Force. It came out last week, February 9th, I believe. Yes. No, I didn't. February 16th. I'm sorry. It was actually this week. So, just jumping right into it. If you've been following this comic and you've been keeping up with this, then you know that it's a pretty intense comic. The first arc was known as the Apocalypse Solution was the name of the previous arc. 4-issue run, pretty much really good, really solid. Actually, it's my favorite comic, if you couldn't tell by the big giant poster behind me. It's actually my favorite comic right now. Introduced me to Phantom X and introduced me, well, it didn't introduce me to Deadpool, but it was, I think this is one of the most enjoyable Deadpool characterizations that you could see out there right now. So, anyways, the first run, really interesting, really cool. It actually got me thinking quite a bit because at the very end of what happens. So if you haven't been keeping up with this, I'm not going to spoil it, but you need to read those 4 issues. It's not necessarily vital to this, but there is a small little portion that happened at the end of the last issue that if you pick this up, you're just going to be confused on, because you're not going to though they do mention what it alludes or refers to it, you'd still want to kind of pick that up. So I guess that's what the Point One initiative is going to fix when they do the Uncanny X-Force 5.1, which I think comes out either next week or a week after. Anyways, but different artist in this. What is his name? We have Ribic, which is Sad Ribic. Sorry if I butchered his name, but of course we still have same writer, Rick Remender. Absolutely fantastic. He's currently writing this and Punisher in the Blood that I know of. I'm sure he probably has more, but those are the two that I'm aware of that I really like. Anyways, I collect both. So the artist was different. The intro panels. Hopefully there's not as much glare. Quite a bit of white in that. Overall, the issue was the art. Just going over the art. The art was pretty good. You do certainly miss the art of the previous story arc, which is just incomparable. It's amazing. But the good thing is that the artist, I guess the cover artist, the previous run, is the one doing the interior art this time. So so I get, he's familiar. He's drawn the great arts in the past. Great covers in the past. So it's certainly not a bad thing for him to be drawing the inside. So this begins a new story arc called Deathlock Nation. I guess going back to the Point Initiative, the Point One initiatives, the kind of thing that bothers me about it is that it says that it's supposed to be a great jumping on point, but it's the Point One initiative is 5.1. I don't know how that is a great jumping on point when 5 starts a new arc. You're kind of still if you go ahead and pick up 6 next month, you're still going to be starting, well, number 2 of however many issues this run is. So that's not really a jumping on point. So I don't see the point of that. They should all be one-shots, but enough about that. Anyways, like I said, very much, this comic is very much about Phantom X, which I'm happy with because, like I said, I was introduced with him here, and I've been wanting to know more about him. Just read more. I know there's a lot of back issues and stuff and other story arcs that I could read from the past, but this gives me a pretty good idea of that. I don't know if his mother's in this issue. I don't know if she's been around before that, but I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit, but not 100% sure what it's all about as far as these interesting things that show up. They're kind of mixtures, combinations of current heroes from an alternate, just I guess a pocket world, a pocket universe. That Phantom X is supposed to be taken care of. So something like that. That's pretty much what I got out of that, and some really intense fighting. Remender, he keeps the fighting going. It's pretty much nonstop. There's a little bit more talking on this, and the ending is pretty good. It's actually really good. It keeps you wondering. I'm wondering who the heck that is, or what it is, or what all that means. But some of the idea for the combinations, I guess. Let me give you a good idea. The cover pretty much does it. Explains it, what it means. But just if you look here, this thing comes in and just busts a hole through the wall, and it comes in, and there's Phantom X and his mother, and they're like, at least I would be like, what the hell is that? There. Anyways, I've 4 out of 5. It's definitely not as good as the previous issues. It was by no way, shape, or form a bad issue either. I guess the 4 comes, the missing points come from a little bit of the art, in my opinion. But I liked it overall. I did like, without just flashing, hopefully you don't read much, that interaction. The Wolverine with the whole group, and all that. It was apparently called in by Deadpool, and you get some interesting stuff from that interaction, and that's in regards to the occurrence of the last issue. Anyways, Uncanny X-Force, this is the best comic you're not reading. If you're not reading it right now, you definitely need to start picking it up. I've recommended it to very many friends. Hell, back in issue 2, I told one of my buddies to pick it up. I was very happy with it. So, and it has not disappointed ever since. Old-time favorite so far. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Probably sad, but I'm relatively new to comics, so very much enjoyed it. I loved the art. I liked it. Not to repeat myself, but this cover, I love the colors in them. Every single one, if you put them all in collage, in a collage-like thing, and you lay them all out on a table, they look amazing from all the variation of the colors. So I'm glad they weren't tarnished by the DC white crap that they did last month in January. So anyways, pick it up. Good deal, 4 out of 5. If you're still with me by the end of this video, check out some of my other issues, my reviews. I've done some of the other ones are mostly written. I might do a few written and a few videos, depending upon how that goes. But leave comments, follow me. I'm going to try to make this a constant thing. So thank you very much for listening. Take it easy. Have fun, guys.